So, guys, I'm back again with my next question from my question based learning series. So, the question for day 9 is how to connect to EC2 instance when a key pair is lost. Now, you know that there are two types of authentication. One is key based authentication, the other one is password based authentication. If you are launching any instance on AWS platform, default it supports key based authentication. All the AMI that you use supports key based authentication unless you create your own AMI with password based authentication. Okay, so now for key based authentication, key pair is required. It's a pair of public and a private key. Public key is with EC2, private key is the one that you download in your local machine. So now what happens when you lost your key pair? Let's say your key is corrupted or you have lost your key. Now how do you get access to your instance? Now there are multiple ways. One is like wherein you recreate your key, right? And then use that key to log on to the instance. Second one is by using a session manager. You can do console logon. So let me show you how can you use a session manager to connect to your instance. I'll take you to the console. Now the first thing what you need to do is you need to create a role. So for that, I go to role, create role, select the trusted entity service, and here I'm going to choose EC2 because EC2 wants to communicate with system manager. Okay, so I'll go ahead with second option, EC2 role for system manager. Next, the policy that comes automatically with this is SSM manage instance code. You can just go ahead and provide name to your role and create your role. So I have already created role by the name EC2 to SSM. This is the role and you can see the policy attached is SSM manage instance code. Now the next step is the EC2 instance. So the role is created. I will attach this role to my instance. So I'll go to action, I'll go to security, modify IAM role, and here already I've attached it. So select EC2 to SSM. Done. Now I want to connect to this instance. So I select my instance, I go with connect, and here session manager option is there. Usually we go with EC2 instance connect, but that needs key pair. Okay. So as you can see as I scroll down, so I'll go with session manager and then I'll go for connect. So this is my Linux instance and I'm connected. Okay. Here also if I have, let's say I go to system manager console and here if I go to session manager, I should be able to see my instance here as well. So from here also I can connect. So this is my instance. You can see I go with start the session. Okay, target instance is highlighted and I go for start session and from here as well I can connect to my instance. So this is what is console based logon using the session manager. You can use this not just for when the key pair is lost, but also you can use when you want to have a secure access to your EC2 instance, when you don't want to use the key pair, or let's say when you don't want to keep the SSH port open, right? So this does not need the SSH protocol also. If that port is closed or you don't want to keep it open for security reason, you can take help of the system manager, session manager to connect to your instance. How to create key pair if it is lost. How to create a new key. I will show you in some other video. Hope you found this information useful. So if you want more such content, I want me to share more such content, subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for my next question. Until then, keep learning.